Hello, my name is Marion. I'm 45 years old, a wife and mom of twins. And I have a rather aggressive and very rare kind of leukemia, which the doctors, the nurses and I have been treating intensely over the past 8 months. And 3 weeks ago I received a stem cell transplant thanks to DKMS. And the way it looks, I have now overcome this disease quite well. I've actually been looking forward to going home, which might be happening over the next 2 weeks. But with the recent development regarding the coronavirus, it also scares me, because I'll continue to be receiving immune suppressants in order to not reject my new stem cells, which means that I'll be having a very weak immune system, and by that I'm extremely vulnerable. And when my husband tells me that people come up too close to him at a cash register at the supermarket, or a friend tells me that someone bumps into her at a desk at the supermarket, that really scares me, because I think they can then take this home to me, especially my husband, of course, without his knowledge, and that would be very, very dangerous for me. And that is the reason I'm making this little appeal, this little film, simply to tell those of you who aren't aware of this that it is so important that you respect the specifications, the guidelines of the official authorities, the rules of maintaining your distance, that you don't meet in big groups, that you wash your hands thoroughly, simply because it can strike someone like me, or of course other weak people. But it can also concern you, who might still think that you've got nothing to do with it. It's possible, because believe me, in my life I never, ever would have expected to be diagnosed with leukemia. It hit me out of the blue. And that could also happen to you. Or your granny could have a car crash. Or your brother could have a ruptured appendix. And if then, due to the already existing nursing crisis, overstrained or partially overstrained medical staff fails completely, just because the hospitals are swamped with corona, then things can become very, very serious, also for those who still think it doesn't concern them. That's why I'm asking you to please think about it, how simply by keeping your distance and by not meeting with big groups, you can already contribute in such an important way that the doctors and nursing staff can do their jobs. Especially here at the oncological ward, it requires nursing personnel with special knowledge. And if I imagine that one or more of them cannot come to work because they've been coughed upon by someone with corona, that would be really catastrophic. Also indirectly, one doesn't necessarily have to be affected by corona directly for this thing to become a really bad threat. That's why, think about it, and I'd be very, very happy to be coming home knowing with a feeling of relief that no one came too close to my husband and my kids, and that we're safe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.